Hey, everybody, we're live.
Hey guys.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, I know that all of you are excited about it, and most of you know, but if not, Susie has joined our panel. She's a regular panelist now. Hey, Robert, I'm just dropping Robert off
Hey
at
guys,
our meeting point today, so he's got to drive another couple hours home. So we've been going to the fish stores today.
on the
Pam
road
says it's
again.
hot there. On the road again. Turn my monitor off occasionally. Okay, Pam, so if you disappear, we'll know why. So who's in here? Let's see who's in here. Susie, do you mind doing the honors? That's Robert's feedback.
Seeing who's in the chat.
Yeah.
I would love to do that. It's like one of my favorite things to do.
I know.
So we got Patty in the chat, Monster Fish Gal, my fish tanks. Oh my gosh, look at everybody. Aquatics, aesthetics. I can't say that. Aesthetics.
That's Rob.
That's this guy right here.
Hey, that's me.
Hey, what are you doing in the chat?
I'm saying hi to everybody.
I'm going to say Rob. How's that?
That'll work.
Aesthetics.
Aesthetics.
Three
If you,
G's.
can say, if you can say pathetic, you can say aesthetics.
Oh, I can say pathetic.
It just put an ass in front of it.
Aesthetic. Oh. You're so funny. Deborah's Dee Findan. Deborah's Didi's Fish Den. Finden. Oh my God, I'm getting tongue twist. I'm getting tongue twisted here. And of course, we got Zen
It's okay,
Ginger
I
in the house. Woo-hoo.
Dan.
Pam's in the house. Did I get Monster? Yeah, I got Monster. My fish tanks, aquatics, Skull's in the house.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, look at everybody that's in the house. Patty.
I know.
Patty Petite. Hey. I'm getting there. Matt F. Howdy. I don't know Matt. Hi, Matt.
Oh, Matt's
Hey,
awesome.
Matt.
Hey, Matt. Welcome, Matt. Great to
Scott's
have you.
Aquatics, Skulls, Mike's Aquatics and Things. Ed picking up cichlids. Peplin Creek's Aquatics. Rico
Brian.
Stan. Let's see. Did I get everybody? I don't think so. There's just more. Jen Yu. Hi, Jen. I don't know Jen either. What? You got some cool people here. I love this. We got Peplin Creeks. Ginger Graves.
Hey,
Did I say
Ginger.
Ginger? Hey, Ginger. And
Just
Trevor.
left Ginger. Just
So,
left Ginger. Just had
What
lunch
did
with
you
her.
guys do today? Like, oh my gosh.
Well, Robert and I went over to Nashville, about 2 hours from here near Chattanooga, and went to the Aquatic Critter. And Ed, I'm glad you're sitting down. I didn't buy one single thing. Nothing.
Holy cow.
I know, right?
Well,
Nothing.
Rob probably
nothing.
is
God
happy
bless
about
you.
that.
But yeah, Robert hadn't been there, so you know how much fun that is to take someone to one of your favorite stores, and they have a lot of salt and a lot of fresh water and just lots of cool stuff there. So,
Wow.
he got some fish. I think he's going to do a video on, and let's see, Tiffany didn't get anything either. Ginger got something. She got a bunch of somethings. She may tell us. But yeah, and then we went to a Mexican lunch. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
Wow.
The Aquatic Critter is kind of an unusual store because they kind of have a monopoly on the whole city of Nashville.
Yes.
There's no other fish stores in the whole city, and it's strange because it's the largest city in Tennessee, but it's the only one that really only has one main fish store. Like here in Chattanooga, what do we have? 4 or 5 or 4.5? I don't know how that counts. Knoxville has at least, they've got 2 mega ones and a little one. I don't know if they have any others. But, it's strange that there would be, there's competition in the small cities, but the biggest city only has one.
Well, it's odd. You look at Huntsville, Alabama. One of the most active fish clubs in the whole area is the North Alabama Aquatics Club, or I'm not sure of the name right off the top of my head, but they are more active than any other club I've seen. And there's reason there, because you go to that whole area of northeast Alabama, there is nothing. You have a big city like Huntsville, and not a fish store one that I know of, or at least that people have said is worth anything. And if one's there and you're them, I do apologize because I have not looked myself. But and what it is a town like that is an engineering town. The engineers transfer jobs. They don't have time for fish tanks. They don't settle in one place. I used to work with engineers all the time. Never knew one to have a fish tank. But so Nashville, kind of the same thing.
I'd have to
There's
set up a tank in the trunk or something.
What's that, Bob?
I'd have to set up a tank or two in my trunk, I think.
A traveling tank.
Yep. I came this close to moving to Huntsville. If I wouldn't have hurt my back, I'd already set it all up, and I was transferring and getting a promotion to move out to the auto plant that was being built there. But hurt my back, and so it didn't happen.
Well, that fish club would have been gifted a treasure.
Well,
had you moved there.
I appreciate it.
That's so sweet.
That's also where the Deep South Guppy Club, IFGA Club, meets, is in Huntsville.
Yeah, oddly
Weird.
enough.
Strange.
Robert evidently is having connectivity problems, and he's probably listening and keeping his picture off so he can keep connection.
Oh, there he
I don't
is.
think he's on Wi-Fi, just his phone. So thanks
Sorry
for trying
about
to
that.
stick with us. Thanks for sticking with us.
I have a hard time chewing gum and walking. I can't even imagine live streaming while driving. I can't.
Well, you notice I'm not looking at you guys or the chat hardly at all. So
Hardly at all.
hardly at
Bob
all.
can live stream anywhere.
You're right at my left eye. Yeah, that's true. I do like to live stream on the road, on the hoof. You know.
At the laundromat.
I could do it, but reading the chat, no, not a chance.
No.
Foxy's here.
Yeah, Foxy, Jenny Lynn, Michael Long, my fish tanks aquatics. We got a geek boy. Oh, look what he's got.
Yep. I got a Foxy magnet.
Ooh,
Oh, cool.
Foxy magnet.
Awesome. Awesome.
Suzy, do you have any stickers?
I do have sticker. I thought you were gonna say, "Do I have a magnet?" I'm like, that's awfully foo-foo. Like,
Well, I turned my stickers into magnets.
How?
So that way, see, I can
You can buy magnetic sheets.
Oh. Ah.
I have that
Hey,
one
hey.
on my trailer hitch.
Hey, Ed. Speaking of stickers, I see Ed up here just asked a question, and you were talking about making some stickers for him, but he had a question: would you have been Huntsville Ed?
You know, I picked the name Chattanooga Ed because I wanted to meet people that are into fish in the Chattanooga area. That's how I ended up with the name Chattanooga Ed. I never thought I would end up actually being on YouTube and hanging out. I was just like lurking all the time, having fun. And that's how I met this guy here. When Bob saw that I was Chattanooga Ed, he's like, "Oh, I live in Cleveland." It's like, "Oh, well, that's nice." Thinking of Cleveland's in Ohio. But then he said, "Yeah, I'm just right there." So, and that's how I've met all these guys. Well, I guess Rob I met because of his store right here. But yeah, that's how I ended up with Chattanooga Ed. I don't know what would have happened in Huntsville because when I worked, I only had time to keep 3 tanks. When I hurt my back, that's why I have 60 plus tanks now.
Yeah, all those buckets you got to carry around.
Yeah.
Well, I do got to press you on Matt's sticker. because I really think you're gonna do it.
Oh,
Now the next question: when are you gonna come get that tank?
I feel funny okay, I wanted to do a tank on layaway, and he wants me to pick the tank up and pay layaway.
It's
I
called
feel
credit.
terrible taking
Well,
the tank
okay.
before I pay.
Well, okay. Let's see. In order to do this, I'm gonna turn my camera off. I don't know if you guys can see that. Bob's driving, so he can't exactly put
Don't
me.
look,
I'm at a
Bob.
red. I'm
Bob
at a
and
red
Robert,
light.
you're making me nervous. Don't look.
I'm at a red light.
Okay, well, it only shows the round image there. That works out just as well. That's the receipt, Ed. It's already paid for. I don't know if you see the date. I think it's July 2nd.
Uh-huh.
The day you were talking about it and mentioned the layaway, one of your fans, good old Mr. Matt F.
Yay!
He gave me a call, or actually hit me up on Facebook, and next morning gave me a call, gave me all the information I needed, and you now have a tank waiting for you to pick up.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
That is so awesome.
Yeah. Well, golly.
I told him I was going to make you cry.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
man, you didn't have to do that. Gosh. Well, see, James and I are trying to make sure that we try to get to Chicago, and Matt super chatted us both $100 to go to Chicago. And it's like,
Yeah.
I can't see buying a tank on layaway and then going to Chicago.
Well,
because
I do need to stress, I really talked to Matt over the phone, and well, yes, Matt, I did pay the sales tax on it. I wasn't. He was paying it out. I'm like, no, I'm not going to make you pay the sales tax.
Man.
He's Illinois. I technically could have put a little thing on there that said free shipping and somehow gotten away with it, but why fool the tax man? It comes back and bites you. But
Right.
either way, I spoke with Matt and spent about 10 minutes on the phone with him, and he really, really respects you. He's not a rich guy. He's just had a little bit of extra, a little bit of a windfall, and he really wanted you to know that you needed to do the things you want to do, and you don't need to be held back.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's crazy.
So
Awesome. Thank you.
That is awesome.
God bless you, Matt.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, Ed was probably thinking like last night or this morning. I was saying, but promise me you'll be there. Make the stream if you can't go to Nashville. Promise me. And Ed's like, I'll be there. He's probably thinking, jerk, my dad's in the hospital, and this is why.
Oh man.
Yeah, this was actually supposed to happen. If I could have gotten a hold of James, and I was going to try and do it on Thursday night, but a bunch of stuff happened at the store. We had a busted water pipe in the wall, plumbers there.
Wow.
The Mexican restaurant, of course, very upset because his water had to be cut off to fix the leak.
Well, he deserves it.
No comment there. But yeah, it was a heck of a day there, so I had no time to get a hold of James. So, and in the meantime, I'd spoke with Bob, and so we had a backup.
Wow. Well,
Wow.
I'll finally have a super fancy tank. Thank you so much. It's just crazy. Oh gosh.
You
That is
deserve it.
I
Ed.
know.
All right, guys.
I don't know if I do.
Sorry to steal the stream, but now we can go back to the normal things.
I'm glad you did that, Rob, because I was about to say, Rob, didn't you have an announcement?
Oh, I guess my video needs to go back up. There we go.
Well, I'm
Well-
in my garage, and I think if I turn the truck off, that it'll go to the house Wi-Fi. But I'm thinking if I just sit here another 35, 40 minutes in the dark, that we don't have to worry about it.
One of these days, I'm going to sneak in his garage and put like 2 red lights on the wall, and then we could turn them on, make it look like glowing eyes in there. Oh,
that.
that's crazy.
Like that.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I think that's his interior light.
I was going to say, Bob, is there someone behind you?
Don't scare me. This garage is creepy anyway. It's got, one time Ed and I pulled in, and my dog that was in the wheelchair, Toby, had passed. So his wheelchair's stored here because I'll have another dog need it. And Ed's like, "Oh, is that Toby's wheelchair?" And I'm like, "Yeah, let's go on in." He's like, "I better be driving. I better be getting home." He spoke to me, Ed. No. He was going to come in, but he saw
Uh-oh.
the empty cages and tanks and the wheelchair.
I thought you were going to tell me the wheelchair rolled forward.
Well, it was
I don't
probably
know.
Yazi's teeth that persuaded me not to. Well, Matt, James and I are still trying hard to figure out how to get there into Chicago. So I don't want to say for sure, but when we get there, you'll have to go out with us to Giafega's. Is it? I almost said Giafega's. Gianardo. Oh man, I can't remember what the awesome pizza place is called in Chicago. I used to go to Chicago all the time when I lived in Illinois.
Giardi's or Giardino's, something like that.
Super thick pizza. Oh, I loved it.
I've had it one time when I was in the Navy up there.
Did you like it?
I think I was at that time 19 years old, so Chicago pizza was kind of new to me. At least anything. I mean, Pizza Hut had their pan pizzas at that time, but that wasn't deep dish.
Right.
That was just thick bread. Whereas a true deep dish is pretty much a Italian soup sort served in a pizza crust with cheese
wonderful.
on top.
I like thick pizza.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's wonderful.
You guys are killing me.
I know, right?
Well, I bet you Suzy has
and
better
said-
pizza than we do.
No, I got cheesesteaks.
Oh,
We got Geno's and
Oh.
Pat's side by side. Philadelphia cheesesteaks.
Yeah, that's my weakness.
That's what
Well,
we got.
we have Southern fried, or I almost said Southern fried food, but Southern food here, and it is crazy good. But it's still, I miss the Italian.
Yeah, but you know, what I do miss is the meat and threes, the meat and twos that used to be around. Where you go in and order the meat you want or the entree you want and the 2 sides, be it Salisbury steak, mashed potatoes, the true Southern type restaurants of old. And they can't stay in business anymore. And most of them, COVID in this area wiped out, unfortunately. So hopefully they'll come back. But even beforehand, the whole meat and two, you can't find that hardly anywhere in town anymore.
Yeah.
Matt said, remember it's in Schaumburg, not Chicago.
Schaumburg.
Yeah. Oh, I've already been.
Pam said she teared up, Ed.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to touch my eyes. I'm a sucker. I'm terrible. But I wasn't born with tear ducts, so my whole eye has to fill up.
Oh no!
You don't have tear ducts?
Nope. It's part of the reason why I get migraines, because I got lots of pressure behind my eyes
Oh, wow.
from sinuses.
I heard about it.
Back when I lived in St. Louis, the doctor said, you need to move somewhere like Arizona or New Mexico with real dry for your sinuses. Instead, I moved to Chattanooga, which is like the opposite.
I gotcha.
But I love it here. I absolutely do.
Chattanooga.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine a better place to live than Tennessee. I just absolutely, I always thought that Tennessee would be the worst place to live.
Well,
Nothing
Isn't that
personal.
where the tail of the dragon goes through Tennessee?
Yeah, actually, not too far. Actually, Ed's closer to it than I am, but he's got to cross the I guess you'd call it the Tennessee River Valley there before you hit the other mountains there where it actually goes in.
Okay.
But yeah, that's it's a 100 and something turns and 11 miles, or
That's a dream of mine. I want to do that.
it's are you on a bike or in a car?
Bike.
Okay, just if you do it, be careful because it is still considered. They're trying to fix this, but it is still considered a truck route.
Yeah, it's
Wow,
scary.
if a truck came
Yeah.
down, where would a bike go? There's nowhere to go.
Or a car. If they're taking that turn and that trailer tracks off as they take the turn, that trailer will track off the entire inside lane
Yeah.
as he's going left. And if you're coming the other way, you have no choice. Either hit him or go in.
Okay, it's off my list.
Well, just keep watching.
I did it once on accident.
It's a whole truck thing. But at the same time, you have people on each side watching.
Okay.
So you stop at where all the bikes stop, and you ask them, "Are there any trucks reported on the road?" And it's not the truckers' fault.
Right.
You can't blame them. They get routed by the dispatcher that tells them, take this route. This is listed as a truck route, so dispatcher doesn't know any different.
Yeah, because I was told there's no side streets whatsoever.
No, it's and there's no ambulance service for about at least at minimum 45 minutes.
Wow. My fish tanks said I was going to do it on my road street. We'll have to get better on my edges before I do that.
Hey, John.
Well, don't let it scare you. And it's a dream for many, and it's a fun road. You don't let that part scare you. Just be aware, be ready. Like everybody rides a bike. Plan A, Plan B, Plan C, and you're good.
What is that sound? I hear a funny sound. Does anybody else hear it? Is it me?
I hear it too.
Yeah, it's a little bit of an echo. It started when Bob came off the wireless of the truck.
When I came inside.
Yes. Yeah. Now your voice is. You sound like kind of like not Darth Vader, but one of his servers.
I wonder what it's
I
done.
got put in time out. Ooh, someone's in trouble. Terry got put in time out.
Well, crap. I guess I'll go sit out the night. Or did it stop?
Nope.
Yeah, it sounds like you got to talk into one of those things when you stick it by your throat.
We're hearing an echo of our own voice.
I thought you were about to open an artery, Ed.
Oh, gosh. It's too good of a night to do that.
Let me go back out there. Here, boys. Come here, puppies.
You know, maybe we can set this up to where Bob constantly rides around every Sunday night.
That'd be fun, huh?
Well, yeah, because I have noticed that the audio ends up a lot better when you're on your truck wireless.
That's strange.
Yeah, it is.
It's another way around, isn't it?
Yeah, you'd think. You know, maybe, Bob, do you get your cable from the cable company or your internet from the cable company?
Yeah, it's AT&T, and they've been.
I would call those guys up. Tell them that your upload is terrible.
Uh-oh.
Now,
Oh, wow.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's it.
So much better. Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, you need to talk to your service provider.
That's amazing, man.
Now he's sitting in
And
the
actually,
dark.
you have video
Oh, wow,
to
what
prove
a
it.
difference.
And maybe they can hear it too if you play this video back for
Oh, for sure.
them.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
chances
They
are all
always
they
come
gotta
out
do
and
is just
check it
change
and
the
check
wires.
the connections. They haven't done that, so. And I put in that booster system, Ed, that you gave me for Christmas.
Uh-huh.
Yep. And I got to the last stages, but Bob has to do all his live stream from the truck from now.
You got to
Like I
bring your
said,
animals to
we'll have you driving around every Sunday night.
But, you know, he was fine last night on Pam's show.
Were you on the wireless?
It was
Weird.
fun.
You know what, though?
Yeah,
We were going to Pam's stream. Now all of us are going
Yeah,
to
it was
Bob's.
Pam's stream.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Bob is carrying a lot of bandwidth right now,
Okay.
which your truck seems to handle better than your house.
It's a cool
Yeah,
truck.
for sure.
Wow.
It is a nice truck. I've seen it a few times.
Susie, you got to come down here and just check out Bob's truck because
I want to.
Right.
I just want to come down there. I want to come down there.
We're going to be having a AQUATICON. It's a one-day event in Knoxville where we're going to set up a tent, and a lot of YouTubers are going to come in, and we're just going to hang out and have a barbecue.
How
I'm
far
going
away
to
is
try
that?
and be there. I'm going to
What's
try
that?
my best. I'm going to try and be there.
Oh,
If
that's
I-
awesome, Rob.
If I can get coverage at the store, and you know how that is. I'm a control freak.
I understand.
Everything's going great, and as long as I've been there every day, Andrew and Julie, I've got 100% faith in them, but it's still hard to just
Saturday. That's your big day.
Yeah,
I can go down
900,
and take
9
mine.
hours and 45 minutes. So it's a 10-hour drive.
Well, go over how far you to is it King Edwards, West Virginia. You could just go down to KG's and have John and Lisa drive you because they're coming.
Are they
hey,
coming?
there
I
you go.
think-
Take an Amtrak, get down to Virginia. Lot cheaper than flying.
I was thinking about riding the bike, so I would add
Oh,
3
that'd be
hours.
Good time of year for it too.
Putting a little tent on the back because
Oh, yeah,
I'll go to campground, no problem.
You pretty much have the
Right.
whole chain of the Appalachian Mountains to ride through.
Wow.
Yeah.
Consider that.
I think there's only 2 states there that I can't carry, but all the rest I'll be good at. So I
I
gotta
like-
be careful.
yeah. Don't just go around New York
Yes.
and
New
Jersey.
York, or bypass Maryland. Yep. So funny.
Yep.
I guess you can't go around New York, can you? It cuts all the way across from.
No, I'm underneath
Yeah.
New York, so I wouldn't even have to touch New York.
Okay.
She's in Pennsylvania.
I'm in
PA.
Pennsylvania,
Oh,
so
yeah. Oh yeah, cheesesteaks.
Yeah, so I would cut right over to Harrisburg and go southwest.
Oh,
I
that'd
could
be
probably ride the mountain the whole way.
Yes, you could. And you get down here, and they've got the Blue Ridge Parkway.
Oh yes, and
Yes.
there's a state park right before. There's a national park right before that.
Great Smoky Mountain National Park.
Yes.
Yes, yeah. It is something. That is something you definitely need to do. And both of them, I think, the Blue Ridge Parkway actually connects to the Dragon's Tail, and the other side of the Dragon's Tail is about 20 miles from the Great Smoky Mountains National Park.
Oh.
If that tells you anything, except also the Blue Ridge Parkway pretty much borders the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. So
Sounds amazing. Doesn't it sound like a great vacation?
yeah, it is. On a bike, especially if you have some kind of support or a little bit of a trailer you can pull behind the bike, or a backpack you can wear while you do it and carry.
I have a Softail Deluxe with 4 bags. Big
Oh,
bags.
you're good. You're
Big
good.
bags. Yeah. I go grocery shopping on my bike.
Sorry, Dad.
I'm good.
Yeah, my bike was a Virago 750, and
Okay.
couldn't carry much unless it was strapped to the ladies' seat. We'll
Yeah.
just say that nicely. This is Bob's channel.
I hear you. Except for it's not a lady seat in my world.
Apologize. I keep on.
What is the date again,
leaving
Ed?
and coming back.
Let me
September 7, 18.
yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on in September. Well, I may
Well, the
have grabbed
fish
my
walk is
spiral that
August
the
the
notes. Yeah, it's September.
Okay.
So, well, where did I? Oh, I found it. Oh, actually, I may have ripped it out.
That is a good time of year. It's not hot. It's not cold. It's not hurricanes. Do you guys get tornadoes down there or anything?
Nope. We did get, these
Yeah.
guys might say we do, but I lived in Missouri and Kansas City my whole life. We get tornadoes. Here, I don't even see a breeze.
Well, yeah, let me warn you something about tornadoes we get here. Where you were was in flat land. You could see the tornado coming for 5 minutes.
Wow.
That's true.
Here, you have a hill 200 feet from you. So you have 200 feet beyond the horizon and you. So if a tornado comes over that hill and it's doing 60 miles per hour, you do not have time to seek shelter from the time you see it. Tornadoes are very scary here.
Yeah, they are.
Because you cannot sit out and watch like you can in the Midwest and say, okay, here it comes, take cover. No
time to take cover.
move to the news.
But in the Midwest, everybody has a basement. And when I moved here, I wanted a basement for a fish room. But
that's where I
say, I need it for a fish room. And then they would say, what? For tornadoes. And then they'd say, we don't have that many tornadoes. It's like, oh, just give me a basement.
Well, in this area of Tennessee, we get maybe 2 a year that come through. Sometimes worse. But this area, Chattanooga, lately they've kind of hit more than they used to.
Yeah.
Where Tornado Alley used to be down in Alabama as temperatures are warming up and that temperature line is moving north, so is that Tornado Alley.
Wow.
And it's putting Chattanooga just on the ends of that little point.
I moved in and the tornadoes did too. But the good thing was one of the tornadoes wiped out one of the local fish stores here in town.
Yeah.
So
well,
that was good
I can't
for
call
Rob.
that a good thing.
Because
because
it was the store we don't like.
No,
yeah, you may say
I
that.
remember about 10
But
years
here's
ago
what
when
that
I did the high school.
cost. I
It's
opened
swampy.
my store 2 years ago, and since that time, Bermuda Triangle, one of my competitors, wiped out by a tornado, rebuilt. Fishmania, purchased at the beginning of the year by Ethan, the young man who was the manager of the place, purchased from the prior owner, and now he's refurbished that place. I now have the oldest setup in town.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So, yeah, the tornado, I wish it had stayed away. Because I could say John had the oldest setup. Now, now I do. So I got to fix that.
Well, what I don't like is it wiped out the best goodwill in Tennessee or in Chattanooga.
It wiped out the what?
The best goodwill. That was like, I think all the rich people went to that one.
Oh, wow.
There was always good stuff at that Goodwill. Just saying.
Well, I had two come through the woods behind my house, and literally right up to my deck summer before last. And I did a video about it. By the way, I came home and the neighborhood was trash, so I started videoing. But I had 7 big trees on the back of my house. It was unbelievable. And then last summer, I think it took my tub, took everything out of the tub. It took the fish, the wood, everything, the water, the fish. The only thing that was left was the tub itself.
Whew.
So, yeah, and that two summers in a row, right through my back.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's scary.
And I just saw something on the news how they're once again blaming fish keepers for goldfish up in the rivers and lakes up in north up in the north. You can't call it northeast Minnesota in that area. But if you really think about it, the whole reason we have fish up in mountain lakes and ponds is because of the predator birds that catch them. Goldfish, yeah, the eggs they eat, they pass through, they carry on into whatever stream they stop at next or whatever pond.
Really?
Yeah, so that's how those fish, that's why there's brim, bluegill, up a waterfall on top of a mountain.
I didn't realize the eggs were that hardy.
Evidently they are. With some species, or may just be stuck to their feet.
Right.
Somehow they're transporting via birds. But so can that not happen with goldfish as well? Or tornadoes? Just like they pulled all your fish out. How many of those fish ended up in local streams?
Swampy Acres is saying it's from Canada. They stock the ponds up there with goldfish.
Oh, wow.
And that's possible as well.
And then they come down. Yeah. Wow.
But a lot of pointing gets done at people releasing, and I don't think that's so much a problem.
I know a lot of the reptiles in Florida are blamed on pet owners versus.
Yeah, now that's a little different. But a lot of that is more hurricanes.
Yes.
Places that when they're in an evacuation order, Homestead, for instance, back in 92, it wiped out that area. Pretty much every building standing was destroyed. So what happened to the reptiles that the evacuees could not take with them?
Oh my God, I'd be heartbroken.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'd be heartbroken.
Yeah. I look at Texas, the whole freeze and the whole fish industry. It's been real hard it's just now getting to the point I can buy fish again.
Wow.
Because Texas is finally getting restocked. As the stores that got shut down started buying fish, it really took a huge hit on the market. Because you got to look at it kind of like a Walmart opening. Walmart opening, they're spending a fortune in all these products to fill up all the shelves. So if you have a fish store restarting, that's thousands of dollars worth of fish to fill the tanks.
Right.
Bob, do you have an evacuation plan, like if anything happened? Because I know you have similar animals that I have, like with the birds and the reptiles. Do you have an evacuation plan?
I do. It's Ed comes over and helps me as fast as he can get here.
Yeah, he's 10 hours for me.
Yeah. Well, I'm only 20 miles from Bob. Unfortunately, it's on the other side of a mountain, so it takes 45 to get there.
Oh, wow. I think
No,
I have to
seriously,
come up with
I
something.
do.
Yeah.
I
don't
do,
have
but I don't have my reptiles incorporated into that because it's like 5 years old.
Right.
So I need to update that. I'm glad you asked me that.
I do for my birds. Right. I do for my birds.
Yeah.
That's ready. But I mean, like, just the thought of like, oh my gosh, I'm thinking you have carriers on the ready, so you can, like, I could throw the skink in one, I could throw the bearded dragons in one, I could Chinese water dragon. Like, some of these animals I've had for years.
You bring up an interesting point. That is something that I really have not thought about, is an evacuation plan.
Yeah.
I know I've thought about fire in my home,
Mm-hmm.
and if there's fire in my home and it's right here in where I'm sitting, I'm grabbing right here and I'm pulling as hard as I can, and just pull the whole tank over if I can manage to dump a 125 gallon tank.
Wow.
But I would do everything I can immediately afterwards to grab every fish I could.
Right.
But if another way to look at it, if the place burns, those fish don't stand a chance.
Right.
Right.
Because no way in Hades would I risk myself to a point that I'm taking 10 minutes to try and catch a fish with a net.
Right.
If I could grab them that quick, 1 minute, be out the door, I'd do it. Just like your dog or your cat.
Right.
Certainly
Which
do
is
it.
what I want to try to set up for my reptiles, because
for
if it's
reptiles,
there, so
yeah.
I can grab, like, you know how like the cat carriers can kind of come apart in half and just stack them on top of each other, so it could be a quick.
Well, Suzy, can I ask, with your plan, how are you going to do your birds?
Well, I have carriers. The two parallettes are in cages that are on hooks. They come right out. I could take them outside. I could take them right into the Jeep. Sophie, I'm just gonna have to grab her and stuff her in her little carry case. As much as she hates it, and she'll bite me it's worth it. It's worth it. You know. So that's those. But like, I can't even. I'm thinking out here. I've got 6 different tortoises. I got 8 turtles. The turtles, I can't take the turtles. I would grab the tortoise. Like, I don't even know. I can't even think. Like, that's how much of a plan I don't have. Like, I would end up getting whatever disaster's going on. It'd be my demise, because I'd be sitting here going,
Yes.
Yeah, I'd hope it'd be a quiet one, because otherwise the cats are going to hide.
Who's
if
gonna
it's my cats. So that's going to be a problem too, is trying to. I just open the window and hope they're smart enough to jump out, I guess.
Right.
They probably would be.
Ed, Yazi's going to be your designated dog.
Oh, great. I'll make sure I wear like welding gloves.
Yeah. Chain mail.
Yeah. And my old hockey goalie equipment. So that way he'd probably still find holes and chew me up.
Oh, he'll be like,
Suzy, do you know who Yazi is?
Mm-mm.
It's his little chihuahua that looks super sweet.
Yes.
But every time it
Hates
sees
men.
It doesn't like you?
Hates men.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know a lot of people like that.
unfortunately, me too.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, that's it.
I don't hate men. I just like people.
Yazi likes family.
people.
Yeah.
Well, I think Yazi hates everybody.
I don't know. I've seen some of the young ladies in the store been able to kind of get his attention, but me, Andrew, anyone tries to reach, even just slowly and gently, oh, there come the teeth and the snarling,
No
and,
he likes the young ladies.
and the red eyes.
Well, Bob was at Rob's store with Yazzie on a leash, and these 3 kids all come over, and Bob says, he bites, and got up, but the other one's like getting closer, and I literally yelled at her, he bites! Ow! And
He
yelled.
did.
And then the mom came over and grabbed the kid.
Oh, wow.
I thought the little girl was going to lose her finger.
Yeah. Some kids just don't get it. Like, they just... It's hard. I have to
You
teach
ruined
my
his plan.
granddaughter, who's 6 years old, is you just can't pet any dog. Make eye contact with the owner, whoever's walking them, and ask. Because she just wants
Right.
to... She sees a dog. She wants to pet him.
But Yazzie looks so
Right.
cute. That's the problem.
Oh yeah. Until those teeth are shown, and then you.
He's 4 pounds, Susie. What could he do? He's 4 pounds.
Aww.
It's
Well,
like,
see, and that's something I learned. I used to have Chihuahuas, so I'm not scared of Yazzie. I'll put my hand out. He can bite me all he wants.
And he will.
Oh yeah, but he's not going to break the skin. But the second I yank my hand back, as he bites, that's when you get a break in the skin. So I don't let him scare me. Yeah, you want to use my finger as a chew toy? Okay, go ahead. A Chihuahua's bite isn't that strong,
Not
Yeah.
the same as the
No, it's
macaw.
easy as-
but they're canine. Some Chihuahuas have a canine that is shaped like that.
Oh.
Goes in a backwards hook. It's used to pull prey out of dens, like rats and rabbits and such like that.
Oh, yeah.
wow.
So they're able to go in, bite, and then just back up and pull them right out. So their bite isn't that strong. It's just very effective. And that's where you tend to get injured with Chihuahuas, is when you yank that hand back when they bite you, is because that sharp curved tooth will go right in every time.
So Ed, if he ever hooks into your foot, you're going to be off your feet. Jerk your feet out.
Yeah,
I'll
don't
keep my
start
shoes on.
dancing. Just let them bite.
Well, if he bites my right foot, I got no feeling in that foot, so he can just chew all he wants.
There you go.
Boy, that'd be pretty bad if I
That
look
would be
down and
bad.
there's Yazzie. Now,
Oh,
but
poor
Yazzie's real
Yazzie.
nice. In one way, he'll stand right next to me as long as I'm not looking at him. But as soon as I look at him, then it's attack mode.
Somebody in
Oh,
the
yeah.
chat said it's your red beard.
Yeah.
Well,
I
someone
growl
also
too much
said
at
he's
Bob.
only protecting Bob from some
Yeah.
strange people.
Strange red bearded people.
He was always that way. That's why he came in the ark, because it was little girls, 3 little girls that made him that way. They treated him
Aw.
like a toy, and the mother's like, he's snapping at the kids, and I'm like, well, why are the kids around him? Stop,
Yeah.
you know. So we took him, and then he hated everybody there. So I had to adopt him. He hated me, but we were buds now. Oh, Yossi.
A lumpy dog in the house.
Hey, Lumpy Dog. Hey, Jeff. Since I had to put these shades on, it's so bright out here, I can't see the chat as well.
Diego's here. Hi, Diego.
Hey, Diego.
Oh, multiple aquariums.
I think
Hey,
Diego's
Diego.
been
Is that another
messaging me.
magnet?
Yep.
Yep. Oh, all of his
Oh,
stickers are magnets.
man.
I got.
Now
You
you
have me
take
on a
people's
magnet?
stickers and peel them and put them on a magnet?
Yeah. Well, it's a double back. It's unfortunate. I did a demonstration yesterday on Thursday night's show, and I took everything off the table.
Okay.
But I keep these magnets, like a stack of them, next to me, and they got sticker on one side, and then I take the sticker also and peel it, so it's double stuck.
Oh, okay.
And I get the 3 sheets for like 97 cents at Walmart in the craft supplies.
My kids sell the magnets because they have a vinyl business. They sell vinyl.
Oh, well, that's really cool.
Yeah. Oh, primetime aquarium. Now,
Yeah.
what are you sticking it to? Are you sticking it to a fish tank?
Oh, this is
It's a shell.
my racks.
Oh, your metal racks.
Yeah, you see,
Yeah, got a nice
metal-
rack.
Yeah, I went with metal racks instead
Oh,
of wood,
Bubbles! I love Bubbles.
just because I didn't want to hurt my back doing wood, so I went easy. But it has a lot of advantages.
Yes, it does. Some
Ed,
disadvantages.
am I up there?
Yeah.
Am I on there, Ed?
Yep.
Well, bam.
All right.
So you don't
All
have
right.
one of my stickers from what's that place we went to together right before the pandemic?
The Big Fish deal.
Yes.
No, I have this one from the Big Fish deal from Joseph.
Cool.
But you don't have mine?
I don't think I have one of yours.
Offended.
Well,
I-
jeepers.
I like it. Paul Sotero said,
Oh.
when your dog is 140 pounds, people think twice before approaching until they ask permission.
I got
Exactly.
this Big Fish deal.
Who is
That's my cow.
Oh,
from
yeah.
Fish Tank Barn. He has the
Oh,
littlest
I don't
magnet,
have
or
that.
the littlest sticker in the business.
Yeah. All right. You got to send me your address. I'm sending you stickers.
That'd be awesome. Now,
Liquid
some
Zoo
people,
sticker.
this one is actually a real live magnet, though, from Suzy.
Oh.
I have
Ooh.
that one too.
Yeah, she got a lot of foo-foo stuff, too.
Yeah. She's the real deal.
So when my first attempt at putting vinyl on material, I put Fish Fam Mom on an apron and sent it to her. That was my very first attempt at heat pressing vinyl.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How did it go?
Good. She loves it. She loves it.
I don't know
I
why
didn't
I
make
have
me one.
Susan's magnet, but I do.
One and done.
In
Oh,
the
yeah,
car.
you got one. You have it in your
In the
truck.
car.
Why do you have it in your truck?
Yeah, truck. I don't know. I just remembered I saw it in here when I was vacuuming. I'll take it in.
And then I have Susan, the one I made. Susan's up here.
Oh,
tonight.
wow. Okay. That is so cool.
Here, Danikin Aquatics. Theirs are gigantic.
Wow. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yes.
And then, I don't know. Did Carrie go earlier today?
Beautiful. Look at
Sunday's
that.
my day. I don't watch much YouTube. I do family stuff on Sundays.
Yeah.
He didn't get to see the streams today because of being in Nashville and driving back.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It was only in the 80s today, so I was on my bike all day. First
Oh,
day it
that's
wasn't
awesome.
95.
You know, I'd love to have a little display to set up at the store with all. Let the YouTubers mail me their stickers.
Yeah.
And I'll put them there so people can just take what they want.
That's a good idea.
Not so, just but a little kind of display, hold 8, 10 of them.
Yeah.
Because Danikin Aquatics, he left his for a while. Ran out of those. Fish Room Fever had those for a while. Ran out of those. Now I've got Tennessee Fish Mafia.
That's so cool.
But I'd love to have all those all at once.
There is a package you can get for anyone who Jadron Aquatics made the stickers, and it's like one of everybody's.
Oh,
Here's
wow.
our Tennessee Fish Mafia.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Susie, being on this show, you're kind of a member of the Tennessee
Oh,
Fish Mafia.
I am already an honorary member.
And if you know how to spell Tennessee,
Come on, I'm still working on Pennsylvania.
let's see how many people pause it to go back and.
Rob
It's so
Jess
hard
is
to
asking
pause
you.
a live show though. When I'm watching, it's like, oh no, I want to go back, but it's live. I can't.
Bob, somebody wants to know how to get your stickers. Degenerate Fish Keeper. Degenerate Fish Keeper would like to know how to get your stickers.
Degenerate. Oh, right up my alley too.
Beautiful sticker too.
Put my email in there, and I'll send you Tennessee Mafia and mine.
I'm
Somebody.
going to make one for Matt F.
Oh,
Yes, you will.
That's sweet. That's a good
You
idea.
better.
It's
Did
going
you
to be
see
his
what
puppy
he
dog.
said?
Oh,
He said you
Carrie
need one of his
canceled
liquid
today.
zoo. Yeah. Swampy makes his own. That's yeah.
no, I think I have a
Yeah,
Swampy.
I got to make me a new logo. I'm wanting to change things around. So,
Oh wow! It took me
uh,
months to come up with my logo. I'm not changing anything.
yeah, it's a nightmare. I have no artistic talent.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll go ahead and announce it now. If someone wants to draw me something up and I use it, I'll take care of you well.
There are very creative people out there that know what they're doing. They're very
Yeah.
good at it.
Yeah, I mean, Pam, she's stocked up with people, so I couldn't dare ask her. But someone wants to use their little bit of creative discretion and look at our name and what we do. You come up with something I like, I'll take care of you.
Nice.
And it was what? Pathetic aesthetics. Pathetic aesthetics.
Pathetic aesthetics. You should have a contest. You
Just
should have a
remember,
contest. Everybody sends sample logos, and whoever you pick, they're the winner.
just go to
I
AA.
thought about that. I really have. And it's
Oh, there it
how
is.
you do the rules on a contest like that, though. And
You don't.
that's kind
Do
of
what you
scary.
want.
It's whatever you
He
pick.
didn't
So
guess.
if someone just submits something to me
Right.
and kind of like a no contest, but if it's submitted and then it's the best one I like, guess what? I'm going to pay for it, and I'm probably going to pay a yearly royalty.
Oh,
So
It's just like an advertising firm. A whole bunch of advertisers might say to Hikari, we'll make your next commercial, and then they all submit stuff.
I got it.
And if they don't submit good stuff, whoever's the top one gets the job.
Right.
yeah,
So
and
it's not a competition. It's a competition, but not one that's fair rules. It's by what does Hikari like?
yeah, based on skill or whoever meets the mystery challenge in my head of what I want.
So that's a good question. Do you listen to fish tubers during the day in your store? Do you play live streams?
From time to
Yes,
time,
yes.
I do. We have a 65-inch TV that sits right up behind our counter. It's a smart TV, so I can pull up YouTube.
That's a
First
great
thing I
idea.
do when I look outside and I see a kind of silver GMC sitting out there, first thing I do is turn it on, go to YouTube, see if Bob is live streaming. Okay, Bob's not live streaming at the time. I don't have to rush around and clean the store. If he is live streaming some way or another, I go ahead and let him know. Come on in, get in here.
Yazzie and I tried to sneak up on him once live streaming, and he was ready for us.
Well, you got a big truck. I mean, you can't miss that thing. Even in the corner where I'm at, the reflection of the tanks, I can see out. And I see that big old silver truck. Oh, okay, there's Bob. Andrew, check the tanks.
Oh,
Nico.
my goodness.
He's too busy
I
looking
missed
at the
you
fish
last
right
night,
now.
Nico. I missed you, Nico, last night.
He's looking at those guys.
Lumpy Dog says I've never looked better than I do right now in the dark. I have to agree with you, Lumpy Dog. Nico was afraid of Ed's spray bottle, so he wouldn't come on camera last night.
Yep. On Pam's stream.
Right.
If I just show it to
And
him, right,
Pam-
it's actually here, but if he saw me grab it, he'd be
Oh.
gone.
Yeah.
Don't scare him. Pam said earlier that Yazzie loves her, and that's true. He does. He's not happy that she got a little dog, but he does love Pam.
Look
Well, I
at
hear
Fishy Biz
sirens
in
in someone's house.
There's Fishy
Very
Biz.
true. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Oh, she's got the whole shirt.
Nice.
Oh, Snapple.
Oh, have you got
How
an
did
ed bin? One of these little bins you pull stuff out that whatever you want comes out, because Ed seems to have one of these, and
Like Mary Poppins bag.
oh yeah, bag of holding. Wow.
I'm the one that put Bobby, Tennessee Aqua, to ask Drew to do the porpoise. I said, will you ask him to do the porpoise?
That made me laugh so hard my jaw was hurting. Oh my
I
god.
know. Robert's like, she's going to wet herself. Look,
Oh my
look."
god, it was he is so funny, man.
Yeah, where is Bob or Robert?
He kept coming. He kept losing signal. So,
Yeah, he came on and off, on and off.
yeah, he's probably over halfway home now. So,
Ah, that's nice. That's like reflective.
Yeah, Mike has a fancy one.
Ooh.
I have that one. Yeah, from Mike. I've got that. I have it in a prominent place, Mike.
The
Another
dog
really
sound
fancy
freaks
one.
out his dogs. That's funny.
Yeah, that's Rico's. I really like
Yeah.
his.
Rico's the man.
Thanks, Sam.
Yeah, I got him beat on the beard though. He may have me beat on the hair, maybe, but I got him beat on the beard. So Rico challenge issued.
Yeah, Rico needs to come down here, and then you guys can like arm wrestle for it.
Didn't he come down?
No, he has a hard time traveling.
There was someone you guys brought into the store. I thought it was Rico.
No.
No.
Oh boy, we brought a
That
lot
was
of people.
Kenny.
No,
That was
Kenny. I
Danica.
know that Kenny. There was one
Huh?
other you guys brought in. Older
Oh,
guy.
I
I
don't
didn't
know.
get much of a chance to talk to him.
We brought
'cause
Griffin in.
Sean.
Sean
Sean?
Peck.
no, it may have been Griffin.
Griff.
Because
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I was real busy, or I was off at the club meeting. Came
Yeah.
back
Oh.
over for that, and got real busy real quick.
Oh, Aquaballs. I love that name. Love that name.
Super good guy.
Well, speaking of Kenny, I think that we're stepping on his
Oh
toes now.
no. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, jeepers.
Yeah. It's like 9 minutes after. I wasn't watching. Sorry.
That
Usually Maria
flew
Z
fast.
tells me the time.
No Maria to
Yes, it
tell
did.
you the time.
Well,
I know. I let it slip up on me. Sorry.
this was a
What
fun
is?
stream of just crazy, nothing important to talk about, just good time.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, you guys are awesome anyway. So all I have to do is sit here in the dark and try to keep the Wi-Fi going. Sit in the truck.
So, see, guys, you too can do this. You just find 4 friends that can
Oh.
all talk and have a conversation, and
Right.
everybody else is going to
Right.
watch. And,
Or 3 friends and me.
sorry.
We do have some guests coming up. Mark Shelley, Aquatics, he's committed to come back. I asked him the other day, so possibly this coming Sunday, a week from now. And he talked last time more about shrimp. And I asked him, he just put out a Placostomus video. And I'm like, dang, you could do a whole show just on those. And he said, oh, I have more than those types. So he said he would come back. So he's coming. I've talked to Chris Biggs, and his may be a scheduling thing with what he does with family. But he said he would see, what if he could, he would love to come by. And I dropped your name, Suzy. I said, it's not just us guys now. We've got Suzy Que. And he's like, yay. So Biggs. And
Representing the female.
I haven't asked him yet, but I'm hoping that I can get Charles from Goliath Farms. I've been following him closely lately, and he sends me some really cool links about reptiles and stuff. He's got an awesome blog, Suzy. I don't know if you're aware of that, for reptiles.
No.
So, yep. Charles, on Goliath Farms.
Okay.
Am I saying that right? Goliad or Goliath? It's the county he lives in. What's
Okay.
that one, Ed?
That was Mike. I just saw that you had Mike up on the board.
We
I
had,
like
I
to
think
put
it is.
people's
Yep.
magnets when they talk. It makes it fun.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you can link it, Zen, if you want to. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, and welcome,
Yeah, and-
Susie. It was a delight.
Thank you.
And what's going on? Oh, Rob. I thought something got you, Rob. I was like, what's going
No,
on?
know.
no, stop flying around.
All right. Thanks, everybody. The moderators are awesome. The members are awesome. And the chatters are always awesome in here. Awesome. So see you guys on Wednesday. And I'll see you all in your streams and stuff before then, of course. But thanks, everybody. Love y'all.
Night, guys.
So,
Good night. You can see the white on my palm. That's about it, right?